Alright, in this test we are going to set up UART communication between the microcontroller and the PC and see how fast we can transfer data. So I'm going to hook up the programmer to the microcontroller. And earlier we created a diagnostic program which we have now modified to write X-Media is alive to the UART when it wakes up, and then in a while loop write testing UART at 1 megabit per second over and over and over again as fast as possible. So if we compile and program this, AVR-do shows no errors, and we can remove the programmer. So we show indeed we are running just off of UART. Now we want to set up the serial terminal on the computer, so I'm going to let Minicom do that. There may be a better way to do this, but I'm going to serial port setup. It's going to be /dev/tty USB 0, and the data rate that we're transmitting at here is 1 megabaud, 8-bit words, and then one stop bit, and no hardware or software flow control. So I'm just going to let Minicom, I'm going to let Minicom set up the serial, and here it is, testing UART at 1 megabit per second to Minicom. That's not very informative. We can't figure out how fast it's going, so I'm going to quit without resetting the modem. So, oh gosh, low battery. And now we can cat the output, or cat/dev/tty USB 0. I'm going to redirect it to a file, capture UART.txt, and we're going to do that for, say, 10 seconds. And then upon completion, we are going to stop. So here it goes. You can see while it's transferring, the light is lit for the UART transmit. And it's solid, so it's going as fast as it can, and then it finishes. So now you should have a file called capture UART.txt, and it contains a whole pile of testing UART at 1 megabit per second lines. There are a few errors right just at the very beginning when things were getting set up, so that's fine. Otherwise, the data is clean all the way to the bottom. 5,000 lines, 6,000 lines, 7,000 lines. We can quit, and we can look at the size of this file. And it is 984 kilobytes, roughly. So that makes sense. We have 1 megabaud, which, considering we have 1 stop and 1 start bit, should equate to a little under, maybe about 800 kilobits per second. We ran for 10 seconds, and we get about 8 million bits, or a megabyte. There it is, 98% of our theoretical maximum throughput.
Is that all? Okay.